vault where we are.
As you can probably tell, our host, Nereus, who we all know as Solon, is actually sitting in front of the cameras as opposed to behind the camera this time. I guess I'm looking here, right? This is the one that's hi. So I am Shazar. Yes, I am Shazar. I have lost weight. I've recently contracted cancer. It's a horrible, horrible thing which I have to deal with every day. You can probably tell from my very happy expression that I'm completely thrilled to be here. This is not going to be a continuation of Scapegoat, which you've been avidly following for the last couple of weeks. This is going to be a one-shot campaign set far, far away from Liberin. In fact, as far away as possible. It's at the complete opposite end of the world. What's happened is that the local innkeeper by the name of Ronald Greasy has suddenly decided to skip town. Why did he leave? Nobody knows. Why is it important? Well, Greasy, the Greasy Wheel, Greasy's Inn, is rife with secrets. Every thief and bandit and robber and orc and goblin and all sorts of creatures wants to slip in and see what's hidden inside. The problem is that the inn is trapped, and Greasy is a very mysterious man. Tonight, 5 or rather 6 adventurers, one of whom will be played by an invisible person and sometimes substituted by me, are going to see just what it takes to survive a night at the Greasy Wheel. That's the premise. Thank you. I would like for the players to introduce themselves a little bit, because obviously everyone knows your lovely faces, but we do have 2 new players. Hi, but we do have 2 new players in front of us, and I would like to know first of all who you are, because Nereus is a mystery and Mac is a invisible person that just helps her out. And I would also like for you to introduce your characters very briefly, just so that we know who we're playing with.
Okay.
Let's start with
Larry.
Okay, that's very descriptive.
Name's Larry. Okay. Anyway, I play this time. I play Larry Blunderhammer as a mountain dwarf, level 3. I'm not a very smart, but I am strong. And as you can imagine, dwarves are sturdy-looking, short-bearded people.
Which is why you're going to look like this in front of our audience. I'm not sure if they see it, but it's...
Should be fine.
Yes. You probably can't see it here, but you actually have a beard and an axe, and you look very dwarfish.
Yeah. So I play Barry, also Blunderhammer.
Are you two related?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
My
what a
brother.
surprise. I would
Yeah.
have never guessed.
They're like brothers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the smarter of the two, of course, as you can tell. And basically I joined my brother Larry because we ran into some trouble in the mountain homes. Thus we basically work as bouncers in the inn.
Okay. You're going to be represented by a...
Exactly identical dwarf.
Well, I wish I did have an exactly identical dwarf, but you're going to look a bit sharper. You're going to look like kind of aloofish because you're kind of cool, and you're the cool brother to Larry. I hope so.
No, I'm the cool one.
Oh no, obviously.
Hey.
Okay.
Since this is my first time on cameras, I guess, my name is Nereus. I'm actually founder of this startup, Dreamerlink. And I'm kind of the guy who organized and got all these people to come here. So today since this is a one-shot campaign, Shazar is away, so we'll be playing just a one-shot. And next week we are back to Liberin. So I'll be playing a chef in this inn called Gusto Legrande. And he's like a tall, big man with a chef belly and everything like appropriate. And he is here with his lovely wife Giselle, who is a barmaid at the inn. And what else? I have my favorite cleaver, which I use for cooking and other things. And that's it.
Okay.
So I'm Lucas and I'll be playing Tim Roghard, He's a half-elf bard. He had a one big hit just a few years ago, maybe like 20, 30 years ago. So it was called Poker Face. And well, but Tim is not a performer, as a artist. He lives for the music and to enrich the lives of others with himself. The more of him in others' lives, the better, he believes, and so I think that's it for now.
And you will be represented by this sprite. Okay. And yes.
Well, my real name is Martinez. Today I will be playing for first time Dungeons and Dragons like player. And my character will be human wizard. About myself, I can say that today at this inn I'm stayed for a few weeks and I'm very low at money. And my rent is
A little overdue.
yes, overdue. So my business is quite in trouble.
You will be represented by a wizard sprite. Now, the seventh mystery player, or the mystery character, which you will see but probably will not hear take part in the game, is Jimmy Sideways, a local halfling rogue who acts as a fence for the Thieves Guild, who has been asked by Ronald, that is the innkeeper, to just stand guard for a bit while he nips out of town. Now, Jimmy is a no-nonsense kind of guy. He likes to get straight to the point. He likes to cut deals as much as possible, and he just wants the night to be as quiet and peaceful as possible. Whether he gets his wish, well, we don't know. And Jimmy will be represented by this guy. So these are the characters you see. These are your characters you see arrayed you. These are the players we see before you. Anything else you would like to say before we start? Or can we just dive right in?
Those famous words.
Yeah. Well, it's been an honor and a privilege, everyone.
Let's start.
So today at the Greasy, today was a bit of an unusual day. In the morning, there was an earthquake which shook all of Smileford, the city that you live in. Now, Smileford is usually a city of rogues, where murder is pretty much a daily occurrence. But today, everyone's really scared. Earthquakes are very uncommon, despite this being near the mountainous region, and this one was pretty much shook the city to the core. But there's another piece of news floating around that's pretty much has the whole town abuzz. Ronald Greasy, the famed innkeeper of the Greasy Wheel, has suddenly decided to leave town for just one night. Normally, Ronald never leaves the inn. He might disappear for a couple of hours, but he's always around whenever thieves try to sneak in. Every time thieves have tried to break into the inn, they've failed. Usually, they don't remember what happened afterwards. They wake up without any clothes or money, right outside of town. They don't remember what went through. They don't remember if they ran into any traps, if Ronald tried to do any funny business. They don't remember any of the faces of the patrons. They just remember that they should probably never try to do this again. However, as a result, the inn's reputation grew by leaps and bounds. Now, the day has passed, like after Ronald left, entrusting everything to Jimmy Sideways, and telling Larry and Barry to, okay guys, you have to, just keep the peace. Remember, we don't kill, because a dead customer is a customer that can't pay his tabs.
Remember that, boss.
Repeat business is key to success. The day has passed uneventfully. However, you notice that a lot more people are milling about the inn as a result. You also feel a tug at the back of your minds. There is a sense of danger in the air, but you can't quite tell just yet what it is. It is now evening. The inn is full of patrons. Some are drinking, some are eating. I would like to know what your characters are doing. This is literally the dinner hour when everyone comes to eat when the inn is at its busiest.
Well, I'm pretty much busy in the kitchen.
Okay, so
There's so many people.
Gusto is in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Are you-
Morty and my car are busy. Damn, so
Are
many
you
people.
preparing anything in particular for the guests tonight?
Hell, I'm by the door,
Okay.
sipping that ale which the cook's wife slipped me.
Yeah, I guess we're basically just both doing our job.
Okay, so Larry and Barry. I already forgot which one's which. But,
I'm Larry.
okay.
I'm the cool one. He's the grumpy one.
I'm sure there won't be any confusion in the evening. I'm sure this is going to be just a one-time thing. So Larry and Barry are at the door, just guarding the entrance from unseen assailants, from rowdy patrons. What?
And we do keep an eye on those who are already in the inn.
Okay. And what are you doing, Tim?
I'm in my corner that I call the performance corner. Others call it just a corner. And I'm playing my famous violin song. You can't read my poker face.
Yeah, are you actually proficient in violins?
I have a violin, and that's all the proficiency I need.
All right. Okay, so you're playing.
I'm sorry, are you a bard? Like, how would you distinguish a piece of art if you heard one?
Well, within the bounds of this table, I'm God. I'm literally I am the Alpha and Omega. I am that I am. So.
I have a violin.
Be nice.
All right.
That's
Bold
just
word.
left me. So
Mhm.
I would say I just came from the town, was looking for some job or performing some street art,
Mhm.
but it was very unsuccessful. My pockets are empty again, like every day. So I looked around, just wanted to see the owner, but he's missing. Like I understand
Mhm.
from the tell.
These are just general patrons. Don't pay them any attention.
So I come to bar stand near the Jimmy
Mhm.
and want to ask him.
Mhm.
Hi Jimmy.
Oi, you know that your rent's due, mate.
Yep, but I'm very low on money again. So
Now,
maybe.
Dietrich, am I pronouncing this right?
Um,
I hope I am. But Dietrich, I don't really see how any of that is my problem. Now, either you get the money by tonight, or you're gonna be washing dishes for the rest of the month. Now, when Ronald gets back, I'm sure I'm a lenient guy. You know me. I'm pretty much like my heart bleeds for you. But Ronald, he's a beast. So you gotta think of something. You really do.
yeah, I'm really glad that I talked to you first.
No,
Not to- not to Ronald.
I'm glad we had this conversation.
So I think I understand you, and we'll try to.
But let's see, let's keep our options open. Maybe something will come up. Let's say I'm going to let you. Well, I'm going to extend the credit for another week, but you owe me a favor. How about that?
Oh, I'm really glad because I need to stay at this inn for
Oh,
longer.
you do,
so,
yeah. I know that you do. I know your types. Yeah.
So
Right. And Jimmy does this like waving motion, which is very hard because he's very small, so he has to raise his hand over the bar and just kind of like this.
before I go, I would like to take some snacks from the table with sleight of hands.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand. It's difficulty 10. I mean, it's
It's D20 or
yeah.
something.
Just roll a d10. Just add your sleight of hands.
8.
It's an 8. Did you add your sleight of hands modifier?
Yes.
Okay, so as you try to swipe away the food, Jimmy just grabs your hand, which is also very difficult because he's small, so he's kind of dangling there.
Maybe it's in the credit also.
Don't push your luck. Okay, so everyone's going about their business. Everyone's going about their business. The inn's really busy tonight. Like normally, there's a lot of activity in the evenings because Greasy's is pretty much the place in town to be. People generally feel safe in a town full of rogues. However, tonight, there is as I said, there's an uneasiness in the air, and there's